Welcome back, guys. We're back with another video of Marvel Future Fight, and it has been very long time since I last posted a video, guys. Uh, I was actually very busy in the past few days, and I didn't even get proper time to play the game, and that's why I didn't post any videos. You can even see over here. Tomorrow is a reset, and I still didn't complete my Shadowland completely. So Endgame is finally here, guys, and I was actually very excited before the update, but after the update landed, I was not excited anymore. So we'll be going quickly, briefly towards each and every uniform which we got, and also we'll be talking about the new game mode and also the new agent thing over here. Firstly, we'll look into the uniforms. So the most important uniforms which you should definitely buy are first is Captain America. I'll tell you why I'm telling about Captain America. If you have a tier 3 Captain America and you use him for World Boss Ultimate, or you want to use him for World Boss Ultimate, or you are gonna tier 3 Captain America, then this uniform is a must buy. Anyone, either the team suit or either the end game one, this one, which is cool looking. uh, the first thing why I'm saying this uniform is very important is that obviously the uniform bonus is very good compared to his Infinity War uniform bonus. And the second thing is that his skills, his fourth skill now applies a all defense decrease to world bosses too. I mean, like, this is applicable to world bosses, and this will obviously help you increase your damage. And I'll also, another important thing what this uniform brings is that his fifth skill now has all attack 25% increase, and all defense 1%, and all speed 1%. This 1% are not very I mean, like, not very impactful, but these bonus together is very important. I'll tell you why. If you go into Infinity War uniform, you can see that he gets an all attack increase by 25%, and this 25% is not stackable with his ISO 8 set bonus, like the all attack buff what you get for Power of Angel Hulk or Overdrive. This one replaces the buff which you get from ISO 8 set, but this buff over here, all attack plus all defense plus all speed, does not uh, replace the buff of ISO 8 set, and this will actually stack up with his ISO 8 set. So now you can give him fully awakened ISOs, and you can take advantage of that 40% all attack increase, including this 25% all attack increase. That's the reason why they have added only 1% all defense and 1% all speed, so that they can these two can stack up. That's the biggest change what this uniform brings, and it's really a small thing, and not many people will notice this. And another important thing what Captain America's this thing brings over here is that his fourth skill. His fourth skill also a very big change, guys. I'll tell you why. It as you can see over here, his fourth skill has a lot of hits, and it can actually be cancelled into another skill. And what you can do over here is that his fourth skill actually gives you a 5 seconds of invincibility, and who all the players who are already an intermediate player must already knows that his this invincibility effect what he's getting, Cap is getting over here for 5 seconds, has guard break immunity inbuilt. Now all the people who have Infinity War uniform of Cap, who use him, who have him at tier 3 and use him for World Boss Ultimate, what they actually do is that they use his fifth skill, because his fifth skill triggers his tier 2 passive, which is, where is my Cap? Yeah, over here. And triggers his tier 2 passive, which gives him a super armor effect, and this super armor helps you not get guard broken while he's charging for his tier 3 skill. But when you are playing against world bosses, sometimes world bosses use those purple colored attacks, and those attacks actually pierce through super armor, so you get guard broken even when you use his fifth skill to trigger super armor, and use his tier 3 skill for charging the effect. And also what most people do, and what I do, is that I cancel 5 into 2, so that I get that damage where's that 5 into 2, so that I get damage immunity for 3 seconds. Sorry, 5 into 1, so that I get damage immunity for 3 seconds, and I accumulate damage but I don't take damage. So I cancel into 5, 5 into 2, 5 cancel, 2 cancel, tier 3 skill. But now you won't have to do that anymore. You can actually use his fourth skill with his new uniform, and you will get invincibility, which will also protect you, and which will also apply all defense down to the world boss, and which also has guard break immunity inbuilt. Even when the boss is doing purple colored attacks, you won't get guard broken, and you can use his charge his tier 3 skill, and you can use his tier 3 skill, and this tier 3 skill will do even more damage now because of the all defense down decrease on his fourth skill. So that's why Captain America's new uniform is really recommended to buy. According to my list, I'll definitely pick this uniform up after I have big purchase coming up in few days, and I'll also be uploading that video. Uh, and after I take that purchase, this is the first uniform which I'll definitely buy. And everybody is really hyped about Hawkeye, and yeah, he really got the Winter Soldier treatment, and he's really a strong character right now. And a small thing which doesn't show up over here is that here is second skill just shows that it applies a 25% bleed damage effect, but it actually also applies a all defense down decrease effect, and as well as a paralysis effect. And this another thing, this all defense down decrease effect will not be applicable on world bosses, and also this paralysis effect will not be applicable to the world bosses. So you should definitely keep that in mind while purchasing this uniform, and this is really a very good bump to Hawkeye, and all the fans will obviously pick this up. But at one point, after you reach like very high levels, this uniform will become irrelevant, exactly the way Winter Soldier's uniform became irrelevant for me. Like in the beginning it will really help you out for the world boss clears, but at one point the boss's defenses become too high, and you need a character with all defense down decrease like Deadpool or someone like Scarlet Witch, and only then you will be able to do some good amount of respectable amount of damage to the bosses. My Winter Soldier can't clear stage 45 above Corvus right now. I can clear stage 59 of Corvus with my Deadpool, but my Winter Soldier can't clear stage 45 with the amount of valor what I have, and the current card bonuses what I have, comic card bonuses what I have with this build. 6-star Urus with amplified 6-star damage critical rate Urus, completely maxed out, and also completely awakened ISO set with a 200% damage block. This is really sad, guys. So that's why you should definitely keep that in mind while you're picking up Hawkeye's uniform. And now moving on to the next uniform, what we have over here is Hulk. This is really a very good uniform for Hulk. This one, yeah, this is a very good uniform. His damage is increasing, and also his survivability increased with his fourth skill. His fourth skill now gives him all damage immunity, and as well as his third skill is a partial iframe, and his second skill is a full iframe. His first skill has a small iframe, and his fifth skill is not iframe at all. And this was also needed because he should be able to use his passive, which gives him additional ignore, dodge, and attack buff. So this is also good. And I'm not sure about the penetration thing. I mean, like, if you level up your skill, I think this affects what you can penetrate. Super armor and barrier will also increase, and I think it may even include invincibility, which will be very good for PvP. And his third skill is already PvP oriented skill, like ignore targeting effect, what Captain Marvel has on fourth skill. And also this will apply bind, fracture, and stun. So if your opponent doesn't have wasp or any debuff removal leadership, if you use this skill, even if your opponent has the guard break immunity on their characters, if they don't have the wasp or any debuff removal leadership, they will be stopped with this skill because of the bind and stun. So definitely this will be a very this uniform is very PvP oriented. I'm assuming that at the initial look. So you can pick this uniform up too. And coming to War Machine, I heard that his survivability is increased, and his damage is also increased a little bit. But I don't think you should go for this uniform if you already have Infinity War uniform, which looks way better than this one, to be honest, and also which has very good amount of damage. And you must have all everyone must have already upgraded this uniform to Mythic. So I wouldn't recommend you to buy that uniform. And also, obviously, Nebula has a very big bump because she was not good at all. So this uniform makes her better, but not not something which will help you in World Wars Ultimate, not at higher levels. And coming to Iron Man, I would say don't purchase this uniform. Don't purchase this uniform if you already have uh, Infinity War uniform, because it doesn't change anything at all, to be honest, except for his tier 3 skill. And most of the community doesn't have Iron Man at tier 3 except for the fans. And also, this all defense down is not applicable to world bosses, you should remember that. And I think they added a iframe on first skill, but it doesn't matter, to be honest, guys, it doesn't matter. So don't purchase this uniform if you already have his Infinity War uniform. That's what I would recommend you to do. And Thanos uniform, obviously this looks dope, guys. This decrease this actually balances him really good. Like whatever he had on his tier 2 passive, the invincibility, what he gets or while using his first skill, that was actually because of his tier 2 passive. What they did is that they gave him the invincibility on his first skill itself, and they gave him a damage bump on his tier 2 passive. And they changed his uniform effect, and now he won't heal as crazy as he used to with Infinity War uniform, because of the change in his uniform bonus. But he will do a lot more damage, because of this uniform bonus over here. So definitely pick this up if you're a Thanos fan. And also, this looks so dope. So that's pretty much it with these uniforms. And even Rocket has a good bump in his damage. And another important thing, guys, if you all don't care about the aesthetic look of the uniforms, you should definitely pick up all the team suit uniforms, because these uniforms are triggering particular effects, like the thing like the defense and all attack increase effects at times. And I don't know how they are what are the requirements for triggering, and it is not mentioned at all in the uniform bonuses or things. Like right now, like when you saw that above Ant-Man's head, he's getting some defense bonuses and as well as attack bonuses. So that will actually help you out in many several ways if you're using your character, and if you don't care about the aesthetic look of the uniforms. But if you care about the looks, then all the team uniforms are pretty much shit, so you shouldn't consider buying those uniforms. And now, coming to the Shield Academy thing, this is a really great thing, guys. Like, seriously, you're getting 850 crystals for free. I calculated all of them, and I got a total of 850 crystals, if I'm not wrong. And also, coming to the agent program thing, you should definitely go for gold acquisition first, because this is the most important resource in the game, and I'm always scarce on this resource. And after gold acquisition, you should be going for the uh, increase item acquisition chance. After gold acquisition, you should go for this. You can go for this if you are a beginner, and if you are not an intermediate player and not at a state where you almost have all the characters leveled up to level 60, and you actually don't require uh, much XP boost to level up your characters. You should not go for that. And also, another important thing over here is that uh, this is a very good option over here. You don't actually require gold to enhance this your level. You actually require this new tokens, what you get from this new game mode over here, the co-op mode. This new game mode is also very awesome, guys, because it's so fun to play with all the characters, just uh, trying to get more scores so that you can get more rewards. This new game mode is really good. I am loving the game mode, and even if you are a new player, you can actually be the top contestant scoring the highest score, because you won't be using your characters, you will be using the characters of the rank 1 players. I mean, the player who has that character at rank 1, you'll be using that character to play the game mode. So it's all about skills. So that's why I'm loving the game mode. And another important thing over here is that we finally got something else. We finally got something to dump all of our uh, orange color awakened ISOs, and as well as our purple color awakened ISOs. If you actually use your awakened ISO over here, it gives a lot of XP, and that's how I got to level 13, sorry, level 14 very easily, with less amount of these things, agent tokens, by dumping all of my orange colored ISOs, awakened ISOs for this. And another important thing, the more you keep, the more you materials you use to upgrade this XP, the more agent tokens you will be needing. And and it doesn't matter if you're using a high this thing high item like an awakened ISO, it will take only 600, but it will take only 600 tokens, and it is giving me this much of XP boost. But if you use all of this, it's giving me just this much of XP boost, and it's taking 4000 tokens. So that's why you should also keep this in mind. If you have a lot of orange and purple color awakened ISOs, just jump over here, and don't consider using your what is this using your comic cards. They give a lot of XP, but they're also very rare and very important for you to roll other premium cards and other cards to build your cards. So don't use your comic cards for this. And also, this thing over here, this agent thing over here, is actually increasing the value for your what is this deluxe pack, the invisible woman deluxe pack, because the invisible woman deluxe pack gives you 6-star ISO, 6-star upgrade ISOs, the red one, these ones. It actually gives you two or one, like it gives you very often, it gives you 6-star ISOs very often, and this can be used to awaken your other ISOs, and your 6-star ISOs of other categories can be used for this agent thing. So that's why this thing also increases the value for the deluxe pack. So if you are confused between buying the deluxe pack or the saber tooth pack, to get saber tooth, you should definitely consider buying the deluxe pack for that superior ISO, so that you can use those ISOs to awaken your regular ISOs, and you can use your regular ISOs for increasing your XP over here. So that's what this game mode is all about. And also, after completing this, go for all attack and max HP and all defense according to your requirements. So that's pretty much it. I think that's all, everything what we got in this update. And another important thing is actually, I didn't play a legendary battle at all, because I don't want to be spoiled with for the Endgame movie. And it's this actually makes your decision easier, whether to purchase your legendary battle pack or not. This type 6 enhancement, you may never even be able to do this because of the RNG what is involved in type enhancement, and as well as Thanos costs double the resources than compared to a regular character. Even now, from like 2 months, I was not able to get my Captain Marvel to level 6 type enhancement. Even now, she's at level 5, she's stuck at level 5, and Thanos will take forever. So this actually makes it very easier for us to skip this legendary battle pack, and that's the good part about the update, to be honest. This made it very easy for me to skip this legendary battle, and I'm not gonna buy this legendary battle pack until and unless I get my Thanos type enhancement to level 6. So that's pretty much covering the entire thing what we got in the update. And also save some crystals, guys, save some crystals, because still Captain Marvel and Thor are gonna get uniforms, as mentioned by the official Marvel website, and as well as most importantly mentioned in Play Store and Apple Store. Because once something is published in Play Store or Apple Store, uh, advertising or promising something, then it's like an official contract, and they can't actually breach that. So you'll definitely be getting uniforms for Thor and Captain Marvel soon. And and they will be, I have a feeling that Thor is gonna be very very relevant in the game. Like they already changed the passive of, I mean, sorry, the skill of Iron Man with his new uniform. I think they will be doing the same with Thor, and they'll be making him very very relevant. And I'm a very big fan of Thor, so definitely save some crystals, because I have a very 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 good feeling that Thor is going to become so relevant in the game. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I help you out making some decisions. And also like, comment and share, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.